Hello and welcome everybody to another MachoorTV video. Today is the day where we get season 2, the balance patch and all the buffs and the nerfs depending on whatever you play, whatever character you play. But we play Ryu and Ryu got buffed so much. I think he's the most buffed character and I think Ryu right now is gonna be a power horse, man. He is gonna be very strong. But before we go to the buffs, this video is brought to you by Fury Arcade. Also, you can now easily book your next coaching session or one of the other coaching services available in the link in the description below. Okay, so first thing first, we're just gonna go through the patch notes and they are long. They are very long and you have to I don't know, bring a cup of coffee or bring some drinks so then we can go through them because there are a lot of changes. So the first two buffs, we're not gonna go through them. These are assisted combos for modern stuff. Like the auto combos have been changed a little bit. Doesn't matter, doesn't really matter to us because we play classic. Anyways, standing light punch does now have less pushback on hit. So basically this means that, remember when times when you do like light punch and you want to do like DP or Tatsu whatever, and the third light punch whiffs and then your Tatsu gets blocked or your DP gets blocked. I hate that, it always happens to me. So this is a change to fix this. And I really like it. It will make the whole light punch combos be more consistent. Standing light kick also got a buff. Pushback on hit reduced. I don't know how that's gonna change anything meaningfully in the game, but we shall see. Pushback on block reduced. Proximity block trigger hitbox expanded to the same size as the attack hitbox. I'm not really sure how this is gonna change anything for light kick, but for light punch, this is a welcome change. I really like it. Standing medium kick, super art gauge increased change from 500 to 700. You'll see this a lot in a lot of these buffs that the gauge gain, or when you get more super meter from the attacks that you're doing. This is like a general buff that is happening for Ryu in a lot of his stuff. Standing heavy punch, this is where the fun starts, guys. This is where things get crazy. Advantage on hit change from +3 to +4 frames. What does this mean? What does this mean? Let me just show you right now. If you go to my Twitter, you'll see that I've been going crazy for the last 4 hours. Watch this, guys. Watch this. Look at this. Now Ryu can combo heavy Hashoki from heavy punch on counter hit. This is absolutely insane. Look at this. This is there are so many applications for this. Look at this. You can do super and the damage is really great. 3737 from 1 bar of drive meter, 1 bar of super. It's so easy to do, it's so consistent, has amazing range. This is wonderful. This is wonderful. This is gonna make this character a strong character in neutral, because that heavy punch right now just got a lot more scarier. Because you can shimmy with it, you can whiff punish with it, you can just do the regular what is it called, the regular fishing with heavy punch and stuff. And not only does this change this, but it also changes the fact that now you can confirm with crouching mid kick after standing heavy punch punish counter. Look at this, you can do this, boom, just like Ken. So if you don't want to spend meter, you can do the exact same thing. This is also very good from shimmy or from just as we said, fishing with standing heavy punch. You can do heavy punch, crouching mid kick into DP, heavy DP. Or if you don't want the damage, they can just go for Tatsu and get the corner carry, meterless corner carry, right? If you want better Oki, you can even go for the light one. Look at that, amazing Oki. Look at him, he's literally inside of him. Pause. Anyways, look at how crazy this is. Look at how much does this actually change for him. You can actually get amazing corner carry with level 2 if you want. You could just, if you I don't want to deal with this, I just want to go to the corner, you can do it this way. It's so good. Ken has always had this, so it's really nice to see that Ryu has it right now. It changes a lot for him. I think that this definitely is a strong buff for Ryu, and it will change a lot. So heavy punch got a very nice buff. Crouching light punch, pushback on hit reduced. This is the same as the standing light punch thing, where you do light punches and then sometimes the last hit or the third light punch whiffs, and you just like, you know, get your special move blocked. So this is gonna help a lot in terms of that. Crouching medium punch, active frames change from 3 to 4 frames, change recovery from 14 to 13 frames. This is also a good buff for a medium punch. It's just gonna make it a lot better. It's gonna make it like less prone to like getting whiff punished. It's gonna make it better for like, you know, canceling into like drive rush or canceling into like, you know, special moves and stuff like that. You'll have like a lot more time to like cancel into stuff. So I really like that. You know, it's just a minor buff, but it's good. It's good. We're taking whatever we can have. Crouching heavy punch got an interesting buff where damage from the second active frame and later changed to 800 to match the first active frame. Okay, super art gauge increase change from 1000 to 1200, exactly as we said at the beginning. Drive gauge reduction on block change from -6000 to 7500. So when somebody blocks your crouching heavy punch, now they're gonna take more chip damage in terms of the drive meter. But anyways, you should not be doing that, because unless you're gonna do like heavy Hashoki afterwards or light Hashoki or something like that, because you know, it's like -1000, right? minus a lot. Crouching heavy punch on block. So maybe now you should be doing crouching heavy punch into light Hashoki, because I'm gonna show you later on what's going on. You'll understand, because that might be like a very good way to like chip the drive meter from your opponent. I will show you why I'm saying all of this. Okay, drive gauge reduction during punish counter change from a -8000 to -1000. Let me just zoom in, by the way, if you guys cannot read this very well, so you guys can be able to like see this. I think this is better, right? Yeah. So this also like, you know, chips more damage from the drive meter when you get a punish counter. Let's say that, you know, when Ryu does that crouching heavy punch shimmy, you know, punish, there's like a setup in the corner that Ryu uses this. So now if you use this instead of heavy punch, you will get more reward, not in terms of damage, but in terms of drive meter that you're chipping the opponent from. You know, when you hit this, when you hit an opponent with this, they will lose a lot more drive meter than before. So this is a very good buff, an interesting buff for crouching heavy punch. It might be the go-to, you know, button for like shimmies or like, you know, I don't know, like punish counters in general. We will see about this, but it's very interesting. Jump medium punch, forward attack hitbox expanded on the second attack to match the size of the first attack. Okay, this is just like, you know, just like bug fixes and stuff like that. Collarbone break, which is his overhead. Okay, advantage on hit change from +2 to +3 frames. Okay, so this actually allows Ryu to like have, like when you do the overhead, you know, the overhead setups in the corner, it allows Ryu, even if it is blocked, it allows him to be, you know, to have like better advantage. Even if it's a hit, he will get a better conversion. If it's blocked, you can see that it was changed from -3 to -1, so you get a better follow-up. So even if it's blocked, let's say that you can press light punch and the opponent presses medium punch, your light punch will win and you get a counter hit. So this is a good buff for the overhead, and it you know, I think with this, the setups in the corner, the overhead setups in the corner will be a lot more stronger than before. Solar plexus strike, which is forward heavy punch, got an interesting buff. Removed initial scaling, because this is very good, because you know, the solar plexus, it always had like this really bad scaling where, you know, it's a heavy punch, it's slow, it's 20 frames, but for some reason it was doing like less damage than, like the combo would do like less damage if you use like heavy punch or something. So this is good to see that they have removed the initial scaling. Advantage on block change from +1 to +3. So now you have more advantage on block with solar plexus, and you can do like, you can frame trap people with like solar plexus and medium punch instead of doing light punch. So better reward for Ryu. It's really nice. Okay, knockback time when the first attack hits an opponent change from 15 to 25 frames. Affect situations such as trading hits with the opponent. Okay, this is kind of good. This is like, you know, situational only. Whirlwind kick, heavy kick. This is really nice. I like this because I also mentioned this a long time ago. when I was asked about this, like forward heavy kick, how would you make this button better? I always said that they should increase the pushback, and they did increase pushback on block, because this button is -4 on block. So if you increase the pushback, it just makes it more safer. It makes it a better button to use, right? When the opponent blocks this at the corner of the stage, Ryu experiences pushback on block. This is really good. This is exactly what we want when we use this button, because we want to fish for a hit, because you can hit confirm it, and if it's blocked, we don't want to get punished. So this is really nice. I like that. Foot invincibility time changed from 13 to 19, 1319 to 1320 frames. I don't know how that's gonna change a lot of stuff. I don't think it's gonna change much. Hurt bugs from frames 13 to 20 reduced upwards. Okay, seems like some general fixes for the attack in general, but I like it. Axe kick, which is back heavy kick, ground bound effect added when the second attack hits an airborne opponent. So let me show you this. This is like when you do the OD donkey kick into back heavy punch, or the back heavy kick, and you get a DP. Look at this. This is exactly how it is. This is now, it's more consistent. You can get like back heavy kick every single time you do OD Denjin show OD, what is it called? OD donkey kick. I can't even speak. It's too early. But anyways, you get this a lot, and it's very consistent, and you always get it with like heavy DP, and it's very nice. The nice thing also is that you can actually do this and get an anti-air. Okay, so if somebody tries to jump on you, you can actually get an anti-air like this. Look at that. It's more consistent right now from what I've seen. Like you can do something like that, and boom, you can even cancel it into level 3 if you would like. So this is actually very nice, but it's not as consistent as a DP. A DP will always be better in terms of the anti-airs, but that is also an option right there. So let's go back to the before I show you the videos, let's just go back to the patch notes. So this is a big one. Fua triple strike, which is his target combo, right? The third attack is no longer performed if the second attack misses, which is good. The third attack now can be cancelled into Denjin charge, which is amazing. And all what you have to do is press down plus punch and in classic, and down plus attack in modern, and you get the Denjin charge. Disadvantage on block change from -7 to -4, which is a huge buff, a huge deal. Let me show you this. Let me show you what I'm talking about right now. Okay, so this is the thing that we were talking about. Remember, we made a video about this even before. Look at that. He can combo the Denjin charge from the target combo. Look at this. He does the target combo, and then he does Denjin, and he's +7. He has an advantage of +7. You know how crazy this is? So you get a full-on mix-up. You get a mix-up of like punch, grab, shimmy, whatever you want from this. And on top of this is that if it's blocked, if you do a medium punch afterwards, and if it's blocked, look what happens. Like you can like immediately just set up like a heavy punch, that is that counters whatever he presses. If he presses anything and you press heavy punch, it will counter whatever he does, because he woke up with a light punch, right? So you can see that he gets like a lot of damage from this. It's absolutely insane. It's absolutely insane. Akuma might actually die from this, or close to death, right? Close to death. All right. So you can even see that there are more stuff happening right now. Like you can do this, boom, get the Denjin charge. It's like, yeah, this is, I'm just showing you guys how it's done with like crouching, with like holding down and punch, and you get this, right? So it's very useful, especially in the corner where you can do something like this, boom boom boom, charge, and then you do medium punch and you get +1 advantage. You get +1 advantage. This is insane, guys. This is insane. Anyways, you can also do, but you cannot grab, right? You can do this, and you can do crouching medium punch, and you get +2 on block, right? But also you cannot grab. But if you want the grab mix-up, right, you can do this. Heavy punch will not work. Heavy punch will be like -2 still. But if you do this, you do light punch, you're +1, and you are in range of grab. So this is very good. This is very good. I really like this. This is like absolutely strong. Ryu's gonna be absolutely crazy in the corner with this. This has to be like, you have to keep Denjin with you the entire time for whatever you need it, and it's so easy for you to, right now, to like, you know, get it. And the thing that they mentioned at the end, where they said that, you know, it's actually like -4, like the second hit is -4. Let me show you what this is all about. Let me show you what this is all about. Look, watch this right now. I am literally doing this on reaction right now. So I'm doing medium punch light kick, right? Which is the beginning of the target combo. And it's a true block string, right? And this previously used to be -7, but now it's -4. You can see that Guile is trying to punish me with crouch light punch, which is 4 frames, but he's unable to. And it's not like I'm doing it from like max range. I'm doing it from like good range. I'm not doing it right in front of his face, but I'm doing it from like good range. Look at this. He's unable to punish me, right? He's unable to punish me. And the moment this hits, boom, I can confirm it, get the Denjin. Do you see how crazy this is? Like now we can actually fish with like medium punch. We can now actually fish with medium punch. Nobody can interrupt for you. Nobody can punish for you if you do it from the right distance. And if you get a hit, regular hit, counter hit, whatever, you have all the time in the world to confirm it with the full target combo, and then get Denjin on top of this. This is absolutely crazy. And if you're in the corner, okay, this is free pressure, and on top of this, you know, Oki, Denjin, and Oki. This is like, look at this. Watch this. Watch this. Watch this. I'm just doing this. Look at the yellow bar. There is no gaps in between, so he cannot EXDP me. He cannot even input an EXDP. There is nothing that he can do over here, right? And the moment I get the hit, boom, I confirm it, and then I get the Denjin. This is absolutely insane, guys. This is gonna be an amazing pressure tour. For anybody who asked for standing medium punch to be +2 or something like that, I think this is a good replacement. I think this is a very nice replacement, a very interesting one. It's gonna drive people crazy. It's gonna drive people crazy whenever they play versus Ryu. Okay, so moving forward, this is absolutely amazing. The same buff was received to, or was given to, like the target combo from like heavy punch, which is heavy punch into heavy kick. The second attack can be cancelled into Denjin charge. The exact same way. You have to just press and hold down and punch, and you will get the attack. Okay, so when using classic controls, pressing heavy punch at the same time will cause the attack to not come out. I'm not really sure what this is about. Could be because of drive impact. Sometimes when you press heavy punch and you press, you know, drive impact, you get heavy kick. I'm not really sure. That might be the case. I'm not really sure. But anyways, yeah, I'll show you why this is actually a crazy buff. So what does this mean? What does this buff actually mean? This means that you can do this. Watch this with me, guys. Whiff punish, heavy punch, heavy Ashoki, boom. Do you guys watch this? Do you guys can you guys see this? So what happened over here? This is like a clip that actually, like, you know, summarizes a lot of the buffs, or some of the strong buffs that Ryu got. So first thing first, Akuma is using his heavy punch, and Ryu is with punishing that with his heavy punch. And now, because we have, you know, the buff where this is like +8 on advantage, we can actually get heavy Ashoki in punish counter. Look at that, no meter needed, right? You get this, you do drive rush, and then you spend only 1 bar. You get corner Aki, you get corner carry, not corner Aki. I'm thinking about the Aki buffs, but anyways, you get corner carry, and you get the target combo into Denjin charge. And on top of this, you got Denjin, you got corner carry, you got whiff punishes. You spent only 1 meter. Previously, if you wanted to do something similar to this, you would have had to spend half of your bar. So you would spend like 3 meters instead of 1. But now you spent only 1. You got better corner carry. You got Denjin. And on top of this, after the medium punch is blocked, you are +2. You are +2. You are +2 on block. You guys watch this? Are you guys seeing how phenomenal this is? This is like, you know, this is like going from like F grade to like A grade. Like, there's so many things that were fixed by just doing this. So I really like the target combo, you know, changes. It's really strong, and it will, you know, fix a lot of how Ryu is being played right now. So moving forward, normal Hadouken Okay, so the advantage and disadvantage on hit has changed to the following: light from -1 to +1, which is good. So now after you get a hit, like once you hit somebody with like light Hadouken, you actually have the turn afterwards. It's +1. So you can actually like press like another medium punch or something, or like a light punch or something of that sort. You can like trap people more with using like fireballs if you get a hit. You get it? So same thing with like medium. It went from like -3 to like -1. Heavy from -5 to -3. That's good. We're still yet to see how this is like gonna like convert in the game and in matches. Reduce the forward hitbox between the time before and immediately after activation. Okay. Denjin Charge Hadouken and Denjin Charge Hashoki adjusted so that when Ryu has a Denjin Charge stocked, the Denjin Charge version will only be performed when using the heavy or overdrive versions of the techniques. Pressing light or medium buttons will perform the normal version and not use the Denjin Charge stock. Thank you, Capcom. This is exactly what we wanted. This is exactly what we wanted, because now you can actually like do stuff like this. You can now actually play versus Cammy better. You can get Denjin Charge like this from the target combo that we talked about, right? And then you can bait Cammy to do the spinning knuckle, and you can actually punish her. Because before that, when you had Denjin, it actually worked against you in such matchups. Because now if I had Denjin, I would not be able to like bait her this way. But now because I'm using like light Hashoki and I can fire like regular fireballs and stuff, I can bait her and boom, get this thing. So this actually like works very well, versus these matchups. And not only these matchups, like like in general, Ryu right now can keep Denjin and use it when he needs it the most, right? So this also works versus Guile. Let me just show you something over here. So if you're playing versus Guile, you can actually play the fireball game like this, and the moment he does this, you can fire the EX Denjin Hadouken and get a full conversion or get a knockdown and then close in the distance. Look at this. Play the regular fireball, you have Denjin already, you just keep it until you see the blade, and then you immediately EX Hadouken it, and you just drive rush or you get the knockdown and you dash forward. This is actually very good. It will work in Ryu's favor a lot. And with the buffs where he can actually like get the Denjin Charge from the the target combos and stuff, he will be able to do this a lot more. He'll be able to have access to like Denjin more and utilize it in the best way possible, in the best time possible. Next thing up is light medium Hashoki. Okay, reduce pushback on hit. This is actually nice because after you get a hit with light or medium Hashoki, you can actually like walk up and grab, not grab immediately, but walk up and grab. So this will be like a better way to like to utilize like light and medium Hashoki more. Denjin Charge Hashoki attack startup change from 21 to 20 frames. Okay, recovery on hit on whiff change from 18 to 19 frames. Fix an issue where if the attack is blocked on either the first active frame or the second active frame or later, the recovery would be greatly different. This does not change much. This is only like Hashoki with like the heavy version or the Denjin version. So we're not talking about the OD one, all right? But this is a big one. This is now a big one. Medium, heavy, overdrive, normal, or Denjin Charge Hashoki. All of the versions basically. Drive gauge decrease on block change from -4 to -6,000, or -4,000 to -6,000. Bro, this is actually insane. I'll show you guys why. Because now you can actually chip drive meter with like Hashoki like there is no tomorrow. Watch this. Look at the amount of drive meter that is being chipped from Ryu. That's a meter and a tiny bit more. That's like a meter and 10%. Look at that. This is from like the medium one, right? So I'm doing from like max range over here, and this is like the heavy one. It's the exact same thing. All right, so this is more. The light one even, which is a true block swing and safe on block, is chipping almost a full meter, bro. Almost a full meter. So now Ryu can actually like put people in burnout a lot more. So this is actually even similar to like how Ryu would chip drive meter with like heavy punch into donkey kick, right? which is like really good for like chipping drive meter. But now you can do the exact same effect with Hashogis, which is really good, which is really good. I really like this. So Hashogis right now are much more useful. You know, they're useful on block, they're useful on hit, and you know, absolutely insane. I really like this. I really love this. Overdrive, dodge, and charge. You know, Hashogi damage change from 1000 to 800. Okay, so this is a slight nerf. I'm not really sure why they did this, because they buffed. They took it to 1000 about a month ago, but they nerfed it right now. They brought it back to 800, probably because now Ryu has access to Tenjin Hashogi all the time, or like a lot of the times. That's why they nerfed it back. But anyways, it's like one nerf out of like 1000 buffs, so we're gonna take it, no problem with that. I'm gonna let this one slide. Light Tatsumaki, okay. Okay, the light one, medium one, and heavy one, all of them got their damage buffed. There's more damage on the light on the all of the Tatsus except for I think OD Tatsu and like the regular one. Super art gauge also, like, you know, increases from like 1000 to 1200. Same effect but different numbers. Drive gauge increase change from like 2000 to 3000. We're not gonna spend a lot of time on this. Overdrive aerial Tatsumaki. This one only got like, you know, some fixes and like, you know, making it like hit more consistently and stuff like that. Nothing great. Nothing like, you know, out of the ordinary. High blade kick or light high blade kick. This is actually like also a very insane buff. The light donkey kick got a buff where the damage increased, and the startup right now is changed from 15 to 14 frames, and the active frames changed from 9 to 6 frames. Okay, so it got faster, it does more damage, it gets you more meter, and you know, if it's blocked, it deals more drive meter, you know, reduction from the opponent, but it's minus 11, so you don't want that. But why this is actually a great buff is because right now Ryu gets a safe jump from this. Okay, so let me just show you right now how this actually works. So there's a video over here, I made it. Yeah, look at this, right? So you can do this combo right now, boom boom boom, do light donkey kick and then get a safe jump, and Ryu like, you know, gets a full on combo. You can see that Akuma is counting his days right now, counting his moments. He's about to die, right? So we got like safe jumps from like light donkey kick, and this is like, you know, meterless. You don't have to spend meter. Before that you would have to spend about 3 meters to get like a safe jump with Ryu, where you would have to like spend do EX Tatsu and then drive rush, medium punch into heavy donkey kick, right? But now you can just do this one, it's meterless, and you get a safe jump, which is absolutely insane, and it has more damage also. So I really like this. There's also one more thing that I wanted to show you guys about light donkey kick before we move on, which is the fact that now it actually connects with light punches. Before that it was not able to do that, right? So now you can actually, like, you know, connect it with like 3 light punches, boom boom boom, and then you can do level 3 over here, or you can just do the safe jump that we just talked about, right? So this is actually very strong. It should be like, you know, your go-to setup for like, you know, like save jumps, or even like canceling to like super. If you want an easy cancel to super, I suggest this one because it's easy. It doesn't really require a lot of skill. It just requires you to save the timing or memorize the timing, and then that's it. It's really good. Medium donkey kick got a damage increase, same stuff, same buff where you get more you know, meter for using it. High blade kick, the heavy donkey kick, got a super art gauge increase, change from 1200 to 1400, which is like basically you getting more super meter from it. Overdrive high blade kick, it got less scaling. It used to do a lot of scaling, 20%, now it does 15%, and it's now faster. So what does this mean is that now it starts from 17 frames instead of 18 frames, because this one actually connects with light kick counter hit, not regular light kick, not without any counter hits, right? So the counter hit or punish counter, this will connect. So now you can actually buffer light kick into OD dungeon or OD, you know, donkey kick, and get something like this, right? So I'm just buffering it, I'm not doing anything, and this is like complete brainless. Like, doing the exact same input, and if you get a counter hit, it connects immediately, it comes out, and it just works really, really well. Even with the buff of the back heavy punch or the back heavy kick, you can get more damage. With the follow-up, boom, boom, like that. And if you want Tatsu, you can do that also. So it's really, really good. This might be something that can be strong. Let's see how this is like translated in the match. But this can be something that is very, very strong. So now we're going to the last section of this, which is like the supers. So Super 1 got the most changes. Super 1 right now starts from like 7 frames instead of 8 frames, okay, which means that now Ryu can actually punish fireballs on reaction, right? So watch this, guys. So I'm the Ryu in black, so I'm like, you know, reacting to Ryu's fireballs and using super level 1 to punish him, same as like what Luke does, but Luke still has a better level 1, because that one starts at 6 frames and it travels much faster than this one, right? But still, this one works. I've been able to like do this when I'm facing like light or medium fireballs, but not the heavy fireballs. The heavy fireballs would catch me before I can like, you know, get the super out, or Ryu would actually like, you know, recover. If I'm too far, Ryu would recover, you know, early before the super hits him. So you can see that, you know, I'm punishing it even from like this range, which is absolutely insane. This range is really like what, like almost max range. Not max range, but like, you know, just like not close. And I can just like do the reaction and get a punish counter. This is really, really good for Ryu's level 1, something that we have always wanted. And they expanded the attack hitbox that only appears when the opponent is in a combo from the 3rd active frame, and after inwards is just like more consistent. They fixed an issue where they should have been an attack hitbox only when an opponent is in a combo on the final hit of the Denjin Charge version. The first frame of the technique was completely invincible, and this has been changed to only strike and throw invincible. This is a nerf to level 1, but I'm not really sure how this is a nerf, because even before that, you know, Ryu cannot like do level 1 and beat like fireballs. So how is this going to be a nerf? How is this going to be like, you know, a change? It's the exact same one, right? I'm not really sure. Let's just test it right now real quick. So if we set here to you know, to wake up, we want to wake up with like super, not block. So if you go here and you set this one up and you go to the corner and then you do this combo. It hits him right now, right? So it's invincible. It's invincible to like, you know, like attacks. If I do this, I will get hit. It's also invincible to like, you know, throws. So if I do something like this, boom, I will drive rush and then grab, I get punch counter, right? So the fireball is not gonna work, or the fireball is gonna beat the level 1, but everything else, it will not beat it, which is weird because I think that's how it has always been. I don't know, you guys can correct me in the comment section, but nonetheless we'll take it since Ryu got a lot of buffs. But we got another buff for the level 1, which is now that Ryu can perform it even if an overdrive Hadouken is on the screen. So what does this mean? Let me show you right now. So you can actually like, you know, you can actually punish fireballs better with EX Hadouken this way. So if you whenever you do EX Hadouken in anywhere in the screen, you should be like buffering like super immediately, because you can do something like this. Let me just show you right now. You can do something like this. If you notice that your opponent has done Hadouken, you can immediately super with it, and it's more consistent because now you don't have to wait until the EX Hadouken is like completely gone from the screen. Even if it is still on screen, just like now, you can still hit with level 1 and you can get something like this. So it's better to like, it's a good way to like punish fireballs. Every time you do EX Hadouken, keep level 1 ready in case you get a punish counter, or in case you see that Ryu or the other opponent has thrown a fireball or something of the sort, so he's gonna get hit, right? So this is very good, and you can see like I'm doing it from like long ranges. I'm not doing it from like very close. So it can be nice. It can be nice. It can be something to kill the opponent with mid screen, or like, you know, if you need that extra damage. So level 1 got a lot of buffs. Level 2 also got buffs in terms of damage. So this is very nice to see. Like level 2 is like absolutely insane. So this works hand in hand with the dungeon buffs, because now if you have level 2, it's a very good idea to, and you have dungeon, it's a very good idea to like cancel dungeon EX dungeon Hashoguki into level 2, because now you get more damage and you have access to that dungeon a lot. So this might be the go-to super for Ryu moving forward. Let's just see, but it's very nice. I like it. Shoryuken, you know, Shin Shoryuken, which is super level 3, the non-cinematic version. Okay, the damage has changed from 2600 to 3600. So this is actually good. So if you don't get the full animation, the full cinematic animation, you get more damage than before. And attack now comes out faster, only cancelled only from like a heavy Shoryuken, right? And also like they expanded the attack hitbox upwards from the 3rd active frame and later. What does this mean? This means that Ryu right now can do, you know, anti-air DP and not miss his level 3, which is something that has always been going on with Ryu, right? Like every single time you do, you know, DP anti-air, and you know, you do level 3 afterwards, level 3 whiffs, right? Because you can see from this video that even though this in the previous patch, this would have whiffed. This right here would have whiffed. Look at this. This would have whiffed. This level 3 over here would have whiffed, definitely. So it's good to see that they've addressed this, because now you can actually like do level DP to level 3 better. And even this is like with heavy DP. So even if you do light DP, if you do medium DP, and it's like from max range, or like when he's like very up top, you don't get the cinematic, but you still get the follow-up, right? So it's much more consistent, and it deals more damage than before. So this would, all of these examples that I'm showing you right now, all of these would have whiffed before, but now it does not. So level 3 is definitely better. They have fixed everything. They have definitely fixed everything. You know, the supers, level 1, level 2, level 3, you know, the dungeon charge, the dungeon Hashoguki, you know, the Hashogukis in general. Like, it's absolutely insane. I'm just reading through the things that I've posted, you know, since the morning on Twitter, all of the videos and stuff, and I'm trying to see if there's something that I haven't shown you guys. But there are a lot of buffs. My friends, they keep texting me telling me that, you know, everything that we see on the timeline is Ryu buffs. What is going on right now? So even this one, let me just show you this. Denjin Hashoguki right now, it connects with crouching medium kick without counter hits, which was not there before, right? This is like also something nice. When you have Denjin, you can also like fish for with crouching medium kick and get something like that. And you know, now Ryu can actually like use this and get a kill on Akuma. Look at that. He can kill Akuma with 2 touches. Boom, boom, boom. Do the target combo. And then you just Denjin charge and you get... Look at this. Even this is without CA, without going and burnout. Like, what is going on right now, man? What is going on? Like, this is absolutely insane. Yes, true that Akuma has less damage, but still, you know, it's a very powerful thing to do. This is also, like I showed you guys this, right? You can actually like anti-air with back heavy kick. It's really strong, man. It's really strong. This might be a good way to, like, you know, anti-air, you know, with Ryu. Look at this. Watch this also. You can also like do this setup with the light Hashoguki. You know, the setup that we're doing right now with light Tatsu. You dash up and do light Hashoguki, right? So if you do it this way, it will whiff. If you do like 2 hits, if you extend the combo, it will whiff, right? But if you don't do it this way, if you just like keep it simple, you do 1 hit, boom. Look at that. You can get the dungeon chart from this. This is also very good. So if you get a cancel from drive rush like that, you will always get this. It will always connect. So this is actually very, very good for you. Another way to like get dungeon Denjin, like in general, Denjin charge. This combo right now, because of the level 3 buff, this combo right now does not whiff. I know that you guys have noticed it before, where this combo actually whiffs a lot. It doesn't connect this way. It never connected. You have to delay the DP so much. Watch this. So EX Tatsu and then heavy DP and immediately level 3 connects. This is very good. A lot of quality of life improvements for Ryu. Character is looking absolutely insane. I think that Ryu this way is going to be very, very strong. I think Ryu is going to be very, very strong, and keep a lookout for this, guys. Keep a lookout for this, because the moment I realized this, the moment I realized that this is a thing, I was like, man, this is absolutely crazy. Keep a lookout for this. This might be the new pressure tool for Ryu. You know, with like heavy punch, fishing with heavy punches and like crouching mini kick. This is gonna be like a like so scary to do. So scary. I don't like, this is broken. Like, I don't know why they gave him this. This is, in my opinion, this is very strong. In my opinion, this is stupid. This is stupidly strong. Like this thing that we watch right now, this is stupidly strong. I don't know why they gave it to him, but I fucking love it. I freaking love it. Like, this is like going to be my go-to pressure tool for sure, and it should be yours too. It should be yours too. And the more you utilize this in your matches, you will realize how strong and annoying this is going to be. So yeah, these are all the buffs for Ryu. Let me guys know what's your favorite buff. I know this video has been going on for like, I don't know how long, since eternity, because we got so many buffs. So many buffs is we cannot stop eating. Do you guys think that Ryu is gonna be top tier right now? I personally think maybe, definitely A tier. In my opinion, definitely A tier. Let's just see, but maybe he might be also top tier. Let's just see. What do you guys think? Let me know down in the comments. If you enjoyed this, if you found it helpful, please leave a like, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Take care.